back in live direct with day. Oh my gosh, day 27. Shout out to everybody who has been tuning in with me every single day for 30 days. Y'all, it's been a journey. I will honestly say, like, it's been fun. It's been great to see the growth that I have made throughout these past 27 days uploading here on YouTube every day. I would say that it's allowed me to kind of stretch myself a little bit more than usual, but it has been a fun journey along with you all. So I appreciate everybody who has been tuning in.
This year, swear we coming out strong. Don't hold back, gonna give it your all. Let go of mediocrity and step in greatness. Walk in your purpose, don't worry about the haters. They programming and lying to the youth, sabotaging and distorting the truth. A wild guan with the world, what's the mood tough? Keep coming for me sisters and me brothers. I feel some type of way, I'm praying for the better days. What happened to the healers, dreamers, and the visionaries? Protect your mind and spirit by all means necessary. Systematic governments, mental penitentiaries. Break the curse, break the ceilings, break the cycle. You the one, already know it's in the Bible. Royal priesthood, melanated like the Messiah. I always stay lit, fam, I'm on fire. It's your time now, gonna shine now. Don't give up, keep it up, on the right route, on the rise now. I'm talking right now. Haters hate, let them hate, then they lights down. It's your time now, gonna shine now. Don't give up, keep it up, on the right route, on the rise now. I'm talking right now. Haters hate, let them hate, then they lights down.
So, for those of you all who are new here, for 30 days, I have been doing 30 days until 30 challenge. And so, every day up until my 30th birthday, I have been uploading a video. So, it's been various kind of videos, sit down, communication, talk videos, little story time videos, and vlogs, as well as just like how to or meal preps, etc. So it's been kind of like a wide array of different kind of videos. So you are tuned in today 27. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy and excited that I made it this far, that we made it this far. So let's jump right in. Today's topic is basically giving people the same energy that they give you. Now hear me out. Most of the people who knew me like a couple years ago would say like, oh, oh, try, she probably is a pushover, or she lets people run over her, or she's always gonna be the bigger person, or she's so this, she's so kind, whatever. And some people might say the opposite. Depending on who you run into, you might hear something different. But needless to say, like, I was one of those people that kind of like, oh, let me be the bigger person, let me let it go. Y'all, lately I've been letting people have it. The energy you give me is the energy that you're gonna get back. And regardless of you're older, whatever, like, I'll do it in a respectful way. But a lot of times people try you just to test the boundaries and to test, like, oh, she's sweet, she kind, like, people take that your kindness as a weakness, like, oh, she not gonna say nothing. Not understanding that sometimes you need the same energy that is dished out. You want to give me this kind of energy, you're gonna get this kind of energy. But I feel like for a lot of us, for Pisces more so, when we buck back, it's a problem. So you have to kind of learn how to do it in a respectful way, or in a way that people can make you look like to be the bad person or the villain, so to speak. So it's been something that I have to kind of like adapt to. And sometimes I just like, oh, let me just let it go. And it's not to say like you still have to pick and choose your battles. Like, every little thing that somebody does is like not to bark back. Sometimes people bark, but they got a small bite, or people dish it, but they can't take it. So, you have to kind of like use discernment. But I'm in a space where if people want to give me certain type of energy, you got to give that certain type of energy right back to them, and to let them know, like, I'm not one to be played with. Sometimes people want to play you, they want to try you, or they feel like, oh, you spiritual, you this, like, I can just talk to you any kind of way, or you sweet, you're kind. I can just run over you and say any type of thing. One thing that I have to work on is when I'm caught off guard about something, like having comebacks right then, because I'll think about something 2, 3 hours, 2, 3 days later, like, oh dang, I should have said this, or oh dang, I should have said that. If somebody catches me off guard with like a comment or just an action. And so that's one thing that I have to work on. But it's not to say like always be up here like arguing and fighting with people, but it's to also say like give people that same energy that they give you. Stop letting people run over you. Stop letting people talk to you any kind of way. Like, for most of us who are here on this channel, we know that we are chosen. We know that we have a special mandate on our lives, and that at the end of the day, we some of God's favorite. The Most High definitely endows us and loves us in a way that is we know that we're always going to be taken care of. Like, it's special, so we can't let people, sometimes people kind of see that and they want what you have. They want that, they want to feel like important, they want to feel special. Not to say that some of these people who do these certain type of things are not this or not that, but anytime somebody else has to try to tear you down in order to build themselves up, 9 times out of 10 they ain't nowhere near your level. And that's just real. And I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Anytime someone tries to tear you down in order to build themselves up, 9 times out of 10 they're not even on your level. So you got to really like use wisdom and discernment. I stopped talking to people. I just cut off people, like, and I know sometimes it feel like, dang, they only did one little thing, but to me, like, I let those one little things slide so much that they turned into bigger situations in the past. And so for me now, it's like, one time you do something that's funny acting, that's weird, cut. Oh, you talking about me, cut. Oh, you talking about everybody else around, um cut. Because those type of people you got to watch out for, because if they're talking about everybody else, even people that so-called their friends, they're gonna talk about you too, and they're just waiting for the opportunity. Sometimes people want to try to get close to you in order to tear you down, in order to get more information so that they can go run and tell such and such and such and such and such and such. So it's really about guarding your energy. That's really what today is about, like guarding your energy and giving that same energy back that people give you. Give them that same energy. Like, y'all already seen 2024, it's the year of truth. Like, we coming out wholeheartedly with the truth. Like, people gonna know the truth. Like what my man say, like Cat Williams definitely opened up the season with that one, like coming out full-fledged. Like, at the end of the day, like, we cannot let losers rewrite history. Like, you cannot let the losers rewrite the winners' history. And we cannot, be subservient to people who just act any kind of way. Like, now is the time to really rise up. Now is the time to really stand into our light and stand into our power. And as I speak to you, I'm speaking to myself too, because it's something that I'm still developing. Sometimes I, feel like, oh, I don't know what to say to this person, or they've been acting this way, and what do I do? And a constant voice in my ear is like my mom. She'd be like, give them that same energy. So this is an OD to my mom, because she's really has taught me to, like, don't be so docile, give them that same energy. And sometimes it's been like I feel like I'm always like having to like tussle with people, but at the end of the day, once you tell them the first time, guarantee you they're going to change that behavior. When you let things slide and you let people continue to treat you any kind of way, talk to you any kind of way, they're going to continue to do it. We teach people how to treat us. We teach people how to treat us. So, and it's not by treating them well that they treat you well. Sometimes that works, but sometimes when you treat people well, they feel like they can just treat you like any kind of way. They can treat you like, and so sometimes you gotta, when they start treating you a certain kind of way, you treat them a certain kind of way. And I know it's like you don't want to go tit for tat all the time. Like, it shouldn't be like, oh well, you, because you do this, I'm gonna do that. Because even the Bible say an eye for an eye. Let's be real about it. Like, the prophets, they were not docile people. Like, they were kind of gangster, like killers and cutting off people's ear, flipping over tables. Like, so let's not pretend. Let's not use religion as a way to be, because people look, turn the other cheek, as if like, let them hit you again. No, no, absolutely not. We getting our lick back in 2024. Like, at the end of the day, don't let people run over you. People don't let people just, you know, do whatever to you and think that that's okay. Like, you gotta be your first line of defense. We are our first line of defense. So now don't go just like being angry and fighting everybody, and somebody did something, years ago, and now you want to go and, you know, reconcile that. If it's there, leave it there. But we talking about from here going forward, the present going forward. What are you going to do to defend yourself? How are you going to stand up for yourself? What are you going to do to speak up for yourself? You got to be that person. Because if you don't value your life, yourself, nobody else will. At the end of the day, people might pretend like they will, but they don't. You know, and I'm saying this from a place of love, because I feel like a lot of people who are kind of drawn to me and who I'm drawn to, like, we're very like cool people and like pretty chill individuals, and we don't like confrontation. And one of the reasons we don't like confrontation, because we know that if we get into a confrontation, like, it's not cute. So we try to avoid it at all costs. But sometimes people take us there. And so you got to be ready with your defenses. What are your defenses? Defenses are not only like, I'm not talking about fighting, y'all. Like, we got to have more mechanisms than that than fighting. I'm not talking about physical. A lot of this stuff is not even physical. A lot of this stuff is mental and spiritual. And so, you know, get yourself in a place where you're ready to defend yourself. Give people that same energy that they giving you, and trust me, I know you will be much happier, much more pleased. We gotta stop being people pleasers. We gotta, not in a selfish way, to live for ourselves, but we have to build ourselves up. And again, we are our first line of defense. So remember that. I appreciate you all tapping in with me today, day 27, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.